Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday to you. It is July 17th. We'll talk about the weather here and that smoke forecast in just a moment. But first, a quick reminder for you. You can find us live here on Facebook each and every weekday morning. We go live for you about 8 o'clock. You can also find us whenever it's convenient for you on your Facebook feed. Watch us when you can. It stays up there. And you can also find us on our Inforum YouTube channel and your favorite podcast platforms. Go to inforum.com/podcast and you can look up the Inforum Minute. All right, Scott and Robert with you here this morning. And thankfully, the good news is for us here in the Valley, throughout parts of Lakes Country, the smoke situation has greatly improved and the air quality is much better for us this morning.
Yeah, of course, this time 24 hours ago, it was just not safe to be outside. It was gross. Got even worse as the morning went on.
Yeah.
Everything just got postponed or canceled, such as swim lessons, any kind of baseball practice, anything for the kids, just not safe to be exercising in that. Luckily today, as you mentioned, throughout last night into this morning, smoke has cleared out a little bit. It's not perfect just yet, so if you do have any underlying health conditions, I would still advise just being a little careful out there, but for most of us, it's looking a lot better outside. As we go throughout the day, we will see a gradual trend of the smoke leaving the area, but it's not going to be a perfectly linear path. You may have some bumps where some patches of smoke move in from central North Dakota as it's clearing out, so it's not going to be a perfectly clean transition. Okay. There might still be a little bit of smoke here and there, but the gradual pattern is it's going to look a lot better this evening.
Okay, good news for us. Once you kind of get past Lakes Country East, still not very good over there.
Oh no, it is awful. Duluth has really just been hammered these past couple of hours, over the past 24 hours. One of my buddies, he's there. I was talking to him yesterday, and he had like an N95 mask on because he said it's just white outside with how bad it is. And that's extending into Chicago, into areas, Ohio River Valley, and now into New York City too, our nation's capital. It's really bad, really widespread. Yeah. I think I saw this morning Chicago has the worst air quality in the world for our city right now. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's really, really bad out there.
No joke. Back to us here locally, once we kind of get rid of the remaining smoke we have, it's actually shaping up to be a warm but nice weekend.
Yeah, a little bit of some up and down pattern with the humidity, a little bit humid today. Tomorrow's actually looking pretty nice. Yes, it's around 90, so you'll still want to, be hydrated, staying careful out there in the heat, but without as much humidity, it's actually pretty nice out there.
Yeah.
Sunday, that's when we uptick to earlier this week, mid-90s, humidity, chance of some thunder showers. So that does try and creep back in again, but then next week, that's when we're looking at some 80s and actually a lot more seasonal weather.
Yeah, that's going to feel nice. Sounds like it's going to stay that way throughout most of next week until next weekend.
Yeah, and then we'll just getting back up to around that 90-degree benchmark. So not getting back into the mid-90s.
Okay.
Things could change, of course. We're still over a week out from that, but general pattern right now is we'll see a few days in the 80s next week.
All right. Also, let's talk about last night because there's a lot of pictures and videos coming from Devil's Lake-ish area. Several tornadoes, at least 3. NWS has up to 5 potential.
Yeah. So we did have a couple of tornadoes pop up yesterday, and then the tornado threat kind of diminished pretty quickly. Then it turned to more of a severe thunderstorm threat as it moved its way into Minnesota. But that rain actually was pretty beneficial as it kept moving east, because the thing with wildfire smoke, it's a foreign object in the air, but raindrops collect it, those dust particles, and bring them to the ground. So that's helping areas in northern Minnesota right now, just in terms of the fires, but also the smoke too. Unfortunately, that rain has left us, so we're starting to get to the point where we'd actually like to see some rain. We're starting to dry things out a little bit.
Yeah, it seemed like it was kind of in a wet pattern there for a little while, and now it's been hot and dry.
And then when it's 90s over and over and over, that helps speeds up the drying process too.
Yeah, it does. All right, any other storm chances in the near future here?
Sunday would be our next chance, a couple of scattered thunder showers. And again, we're starting to get to the point where we want to see these rain chances. So we'll see how next week shakes up. There's quite a few dry days ahead too. Okay. And it's summer. You're going to see these spotty showers here and there. We'll have a better idea of when those rain chances come as we get closer to them, but Sunday does present the chance.
All right, anything else?
I think that's it. Again, just be careful with the smoke. Just gauge your own best self-interest with the air quality conditions, and just stay safe this weekend with the heat still going to be around. We're not done with it just yet.
All right, Robert, thank you. All All right, let's dive into our news headlines here this morning. A construction worker charged in a shooting outside of a Heritage Middle School in Horace is in court today for a bond hearing. Garmon U. Wiles is accused of shooting a fellow construction worker in the hand. It happened April 13th in the parking lot of the school. Wiles has been in jail since that shooting happened. A Fargo man accused of sexually assaulting a teenage girl is in court today, and questions remain over whether he can be held criminally responsible. Court records show us that police found Abdallah Al-Gabouri and a 14-year-old girl undressed in a car outside Lewis and Clark Elementary School last June. Last month, the defense proposed that he be detained for a criminal responsibility examination. That evaluation was ordered earlier this month, and today's hearing is his first court appearance since then. The city of Mapleton is putting emergency water restrictions in place. The city is asking people to hold off on unnecessary usage like watering lawns and flower gardens as they go through this hot stretch with us. That's because water levels coming from Cass rural water are apparently critically low for them. The city of Fargo says they are not putting in any restrictions for water right now. Moorhead police say they stopped more than $24,000 worth of drugs from getting into the FM community. That includes meth, mushrooms, and a lot of cash. A tip led to pulling over a man and the arrest of 45-year-old Jason Fliflet. They also searched his home and they found more drugs. He is in the Clay County Jail this morning, facing multiple charges. One of the most popular coffee and donut chains in the country is opening up its first store in the metro today. Dunkin' will open this morning. It opened at 7 o'clock, actually, inside the Walmart up of 52nd Avenue South in Fargo. According to their website, this is the first location Dunkin' has in North Dakota. So exciting for Dunkin' fans and, of course, add another coffee and donut shop here in the area. A country music superstar is playing at the Lights tonight in West Fargo. Travis Tritt will be taking the stage. That show is set to start at 7 o'clock this evening. You can still get tickets. They're available on Ticketmaster. And today is day 2 of the Downtown Fargo Street Fair. Vendors say what was expected to be a record-setting year for attendance has been somewhat affected by the weather and the smoke. For day 1, which was yesterday, the street fair does run today from 10 to 9 and then again from 9 to 5 tomorrow. Hot Mike is in studio today, back in studio after being in Las Vegas for Mountain West Media Days. We'll have much more coverage about the Media Days, including a sit-down with New Mexico's head coach, Jason Eck. Plus, the Twins open the second half of the season in Chicago. Corey Probas previews the series with the Cubs. Hot Mike is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inforum.com. Don't forget, you can get a subscription to our website, Inforum.com, by going to Inforum.com/subscribe. It's an all-access pass, news, weather, sports, all your local headlines, everything you need to know. You can find a great deal right now on our website, so go there, Inforum.com/subscribe, and check it out. And join us for the rest of our newscast today. Our next one's at 11, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we're back with First News tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. First News is tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, but our regular First News on Monday. Join us from 5 to 7. Have a great weekend, everyone, and stay safe. Bye.
This podcast is brought to you without paywalls, thanks to our digital subscribers. Our subscribers want to cut through the chaos and get to what really matters. If that sounds like you, visit Inforum.com/subscribe and sign up today.